Hello, coconuts. This is John Linville, and kind of like everyone else, got a little extra time lately, kind of messing around with some stuff, and thought I might share some of it with you, see if you have any interest. Um, so, as anyone that's a fan of either me or the podcast probably knows that I've got an interest in um, music generation hardware for the color computer. And in fact, I did extended my game Fahrfall to make use of some of that hardware to play some music. Um, Fahrfall has four original compositions. Um, the quality of those compositions, I guess, is subject to debate. I think they're great. Certainly think they fit really well given what they're supposed to do and the fact that I'm a complete music amateur. Um, but some people don't like them. Um, it's odd how the people that seem to like the music least are the people who also seem to like me least. But I guess that goes both directions. Um, anyway, check this out. So here we're starting XRoar with the GMC emulated and a different ROM. And so there, I'm going to go ahead and maximize the emulation. And so this is Farfall, and these are the dedication screens. But as this one starts to go away, listen. Now, obviously, that's if you're a fan of Farfall, you know that's not what it normally plays at that point. So, been using some of this. Sorry. Previously, I've shown the software I have that will convert MML or Music Macro Language or maybe Microsoft Music Language, MML-encoded music, which is similar to MIDI but not quite the same. But there are repositories where you can find MML music pre-converted. MML was used back in the day for some ringtones for some songs, and obviously for a lot of basic implementations for computers, whatever. So you can get music out there that you don't have to write yourself. And so I've got this tool that'll take the MML and convert it to the register data for the SN76489 chip that's on the Game Master Cartridge. And sorry for the silence there. I wanted to make sure you could hear the song playing. So I've got some songs some software that'll convert sort of pre-encoded songs over to something that'll play on the Game Master Cartridge. And was messing around and said, "Hey, what if I swapped out some of these songs for some of the songs on Farfall?" Well, there you go, another crack at that one. Give it a try, see what it's like. It's actually really easy once you get a few things worked out. The songs didn't match very well the length of time, which the length of the songs corresponds to the amount of data reserved in the ROM. So the links didn't quite match up for the way I wanted to use them. And there's a lot of different songs to find. Do they fit the mood or do they, play like I want them to play? Despite some people's accusations of my complete lack of musical ability, I do have enough to where I was able to edit some of these songs to, cut them shorter and or cut out pieces of them that, were extraneous or whatever. So, anyway, these songs, all the songs here are they're mostly folk songs. I think one is Reveille, which is not a folk song, but um, should be freely usable, I think. Um, anyway, let me give you a little flavor of Farfall with the music replaced with a couple other things. And so you've heard two of the tunes. Battle Hymn of the Republic plays when the Hall of Fame comes up. The I think is some sort of Scandinavian folk song, and when the game plays, yeah, that one. During the gameplay, it also would have Yevon Polka, which is a Finnish folk song that was pretty popular on a car commercial a few years ago. Anyway, let's just try it out. You want to see? Okay, here we go. There you go, that's Reveille. Now this, of course, just like the original Fahrfall music, this will get faster the longer we play. Not sure I'll be able to keep the play going while I hold the camera long enough for you to really hear that. Maybe if you're really perceptive, you can already pick up that it's gotten a little faster. Anyway, like all folk songs, this is, I think if you can actually translate it, it's, starts as a story of, young love or whatever, and then I think somebody sticks a knife in someone. It's like those 60s pop folk songs that somebody always ends up dead. Anyway, I think you can probably hear it's a little faster now already, and it just gets faster from here. So, well, I'll go ahead and bring this to end. And there, of course, the old sound effects. Anyway, there's Fahrfall. It still says Master Edition. I was thinking about changing that to, Pandemic Edition or something like that. Maybe offering a digital download for sale for, I don't know, $10. Maybe. Suggest a price. What do you think it should be? Anyway, I might not do that at all, but it's something I've been thinking of. It would be a great thing to add to your Game Master Cartridge developer kit as something to to play on. Also, like I said, the music conversion is something that I may do as a tech talk for the Coco Crew podcast. Oddly enough, also handling the data, getting binary data into an assembly language program. I think I can make a tech talk out of just that. There's a couple of different ways to do it, and even get to use my favorite utility, XXD, which we covered in a tech talk earlier. Anyway, well, that's what I've been up to. What have you been up to? Feel free to make your own video and share it, or put a comment on this one, or, send an email, whatever. But as long as you're Cocoing, that's great. So stay strong, be good, Coco forever.